stay entertained. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. Hey, we stay entertaining. Now go and check the ratings. We got them up through the ceiling like elevators. House of X in the building, so going crazy. This shit was made for television. Pass the remote, baby. Now go and subscribe, comment, go live. Tell a friend to go and tell a friend. Make sure you tap in, cause we at it again. It's all entertainment, cause we stay entertaining. Yeah, stay entertaining. Yeah, hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah, now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. We stay entertaining. Yeah, hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah, now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up, baby. Hey, turn me up a little. Yeah. Hey, let me get a little more. They know who we at, man. Yeah. We stay entertained. Yeah. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertained. Hey, we stay entertained. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up, baby. Hey, turn me up a little. Yeah. Hey, let me get a little more. They know who we at, man. Yeah. We stay entertained. Yeah. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. Hey, we stay entertaining. Now go and check the ratings. We got them up the reasons to go and tell a friend. Make sure you tap in.
All right. Hey, you guys!
Hola!
Comedy stars!
Ben with the key.
Yes! Welcome to the exclusive show!
Okay, is we keeping it exclusive?
Oh, now!
Child.
How you guys doing out there?
Well, I'm great. How are you?
I am fabulous.
There you go, pressing buttons again. It's fine, girl. See, you done jacking us up this Mary girl.
I just want to make sure.
We are fine, honey.
Okay,
Let
okay.
the Lord's will be done in the name of Jesus.
Okay. All right, we okay?
Hallelujah.
All right, who we got in the building?
Looks like lots of people. Girl.
All right, who we got in the building?
I just told you, lots of people.
All right, we got a new member. Yes. Shout out to the Mocha family.
Okay, get your mocha on. Get your mocha on. Get your mocha on. Get your mocha on.
Yes, y'all. I cannot hear y'all on my end. Ooh, can you guys hear us?
Let us know if you can hear us, honey.
Can you guys hear us?
Can you hear us, girl?
Please put a 1 in the chat if you can hear us.
Okay, you better put that 1, girl.
Put a 1 in the chat. Matching ties. Okay, you guys can hear us. Okay. All right.
So just let her know when we bring her up. It'll be fine.
Yeah, when we bring you up, you'll hear us, our guest. All right, shout out to the Mocha gang. We got a member.
Hey.
We got a member.
I said what?
Because someone liked the X.
Hey.
Because someone liked the X.
Press X now.
Yes. We got It's Me Wanston in the building.
Hey, Wanston, what you cooking tonight, girl?
I think we already cooked, honey.
Ooh, what we had, girl?
We got our lovely guest in the back, Delightful Dawn.
All right. Hey, Delightful girl.
Yes. Shout out to Uniquely Lavish. Hey, friend. How you doing, boo?
Hey, Lavish. If you guys didn't know, my friend had a premiere and a live today, so y'all might want to go catch up.
Yes. Shout out to our officers in the building.
Okay, yo, who?
Our officers. Hey, Jaden. Welcome
Hey,
in.
Jaden.
We got Towers Gaming. Welcome
Hey,
in. Welcome
Towers
in.
Games.
Games. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Hey, Towers. How are you?
Hey, we got the Maker Gang in the
Okay,
building.
it's the family thing.
You with the Maker Gang.
Hey.
It's a family thing.
Hey.
You with the Maker Gang.
Hey. We probably off key, but you get it. You get it. That means we like your song. Don't do it. Woo woo.
Welcome in. Welcome in. All right, we got the Emery Family Entertaining 7.
Okay, they said 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and what?
Yes, welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Heather. How are
Hey,
you?
Heather.
Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much, Uniquely Lavish, for dropping our guest's link.
Yes, drop that link. Whoop, whoop.
We got Natural Lauricia in the building.
Hey, Natural.
How are you? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We got it's your boy Leo.
Hey, Leo. If you guys don't know, his birthday is in 8 days. Okay, so you better get it how you get it, how you get it. Okay,
welcome
get it.
in. Welcome
he also
in.
just got to 2K. Congratulations, Leo.
Yes.
I'm so proud of you. Yes,
hello, Monte. Hey, Monte. Hey, Monte. How are you? Welcome in.
Yeah, she was saying this is her sister.
All right. Yeah. Welcome. Delightful Dawn sister in the building.
Yeah. So if you don't know who we are, I'm Leo.
And I'm Winston.
And together we make the House of X.
Yes.
Is you ready to be entertained?
Or not?
Okay.
Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello. We got Denisha Sparks. Hi.
Hey, Sparks.
Welcome in, Denisha.
Okay.
Welcome in. Make a gang and say, love it.
Okay.
Yes.
No.
Welcome in. Okay. We got
Leo,
wellness info for mama.
Hey.
Welcome in. Oh, my Lord. We got old timers coming in, taking seats.
Ooh.
Hey, we got Bree in the building.
Hey.
What's up, Bree? Hey, Bree.
Okay, how you doing, girl?
Welcome in. Bree is in the building, honey. She got her VIP ticket tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
She said B to the I to the P, girl.
Yes. Welcome in.
It's Monet.
Oh, it's Monet.
Well, I'm glad I didn't mess it up because I didn't even say anything. Okay.
Oh, I apologize. Hey, Monet. How you doing?
You better work, Monet. Okay. You better get it how we get it, girl.
Yes. Welcome in. All right, we rolling in the building.
We rolling.
Denisha Sparks is my sister. All right, for the sisters.
Shout out to family in the building. Okay.
Yes, the sisters in the building.
Okay.
Yes, honey. We not an old timer. Yes.
Ooh. Now he's trying to call you old girl on the low, girl.
Woo.
He said you like 58 years old, girl.
Yes, welcome in. We got Bree in the building. Shout out to Bree.
Shout out to everybody that's here. Thank you for supporting the channel, the interview, all that. You know what I mean?
Is there any more water? You done drunk all the water?
Would you like me to go get you a glass, girl?
Please.
You know, you are very high maintenance and it's my month. Keep it up, girl.
Ooh. All right, guys. Welcome in. Make sure you guys check out I Love the Guest. She's backstage getting her hair, her makeup, and her beautiful gown done. Guys, make sure you guys check out our guests. We're going to get some water, and then we're going to bring up our guests very soon, y'all. Thank you all so much for coming in. Oh, thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. Keep it cute, Mary.
Thank you so much. Mm-hmm. Leo, calm down.
Well, honey, you know me. I got to be a diva, honey. March 19th, make sure you're there.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
No, but not only did he, he wanted water, but did Watson tell you how he took the last piece of gum?
I did not take the last
piece of gum. You did take the last piece of gum.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I did not.
Honey, he took the last piece of gum.
I did not take the last piece of gum.
Oh, you was a liar, girl. Yes, you did, girl.
Yes. Hey, Dawn. Yes, shout out to the sisters in the building.
Okay, sister love.
Yes, sisters in the building.
Oh, do y'all all know how to sing?
All right now.
Because, they could be like Karen Clark and the sisters.
Yes, we got the Maker Gang in the building. Shout out to Uniquely Lavish.
Not you laughing.
Emery Family in the building.
Yes. If you have a lovely community tab, which a lot of y'all have, please share us out.
Yes, please share us.
Because guess what? We share y'all out.
Yes. Share us if you can.
Share us with your friends. Share us with your enemy. Share us with your church pastor. Okay.
Yes.
As they coming around with the collection plate, girl.
Yes, guys. Okay. All right, we got one more minute before we bring up our guest.
Oh, one more minute. You're not gonna make her wait 10 more hours, girl.
We can't make Dawn sweat. You want to make Dawn sweat?
You gotta. She's the first time at the show. You gotta make her sweat, girl.
Honey, her sisters and then Bree gonna come up. She gonna come out of the keyboards on us.
Oh, not out the keyboards. Honey.
Yes, you know Bree gonna start typing. Bring her up. Bring her up.
Ooh.
Yes, you know Bree gonna start typing, child. Mm-hmm.
So for you guys that don't know, we've known Delightful Dawn for the last, I want to say 3 years.
I think it's 4.
Whenever we started YouTube, she was one of the first people we met on here.
Yeah, well, let's give them the history.
And it's been a great friendship ever since. Yeah. She knew us before the fancy cameras and the green screen and the backdrops and all that other stuff that got us here today.
Mm-hmm.
She knew us when we had the bootleg computer. Bad lighting. No green screen. And we was outside going up and down getting chicken from the chicken spot. Honey. That's how long these people know us, honey.
So yeah, when we had separate channels, now we came together to do House of X. So this interview is a little special tonight.
A little special. It is special, honey.
It's special tonight. Yeah. We present to some of you guys.
Okay, so this is not a friend. This is like family coming up here, okay?
Who do not know her, and to those and sleeping live streams. Yes.
Oh, that must have been Watson.
Yes.
I might have fallen asleep. My damn self.
I'm so nervous. Don't be nervous.
Oh, be extremely nervous.
Yes. So we present to some of you guys and to those that know her, Delightful Dawn. Hey.
Oh, hey.
Hey, boo. How you doing?
I'm good.
That's good.
I can't hear.
Not you can't hear.
We can hear
it's
you.
Going real slow.
Ooh.
We can hear you though.
She said, "Oh, she's fine. Okay, fine like wine, honey.
Okay.
Well, is it a delay or is it just sound low?
I didn't mess up the live.
It's okay.
You fine.
If you can't hear us, don't repeat the question in the chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I can't hear y'all at all. It's like
my God.
Try to come out and come back in.
Try to come out and come back in.
Okay, so give us a second, guys. We're gonna go to commercial real quick, and then she's gonna come back. All right.
Oh, I feel bad. She can't hear us.
Hey, turn me up a little. Yeah. Hey, let me get a little more. They know who we at, man. Yeah. I stay entertained. Yeah. We stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. Hey, we stay entertaining. Now go and check the ratings. We got them up through the ceiling like elevators. House of X in the building, we're going crazy. This shit was made for television. Pass the remote, baby. Now go and subscribe, comment, go live. Tell a friend to go and tell a friend. Make sure you tap in, cause we at it again. It's all entertainment, cause we stay entertaining. Yeah, stay entertaining.
All right, guys, we are back. All right.
Yes, we are back.
Hey.
I'm so sorry. So unprofessional.
It's fine.
Let me tell you something. This is live, honey. Things happen.
Yes.
All you gotta do is swing your hair and go, it's all right.
Yes.
It's all right. Well, the non-hair. It's all right.
Yes.
It's okay. I ain't got no hair neither. That's why I wear do-rag, honey. Okay.
Yes. Well, you look beautiful,
this
darling.
Is my hair right here, honey.
Thank you.
She always looks good.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Well, is you ready?
I am ready or no? I'm ready.
Okay.
Well, Leo got the first question. Right?
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, it's been a long time since I had the first question.
Mm-hmm.
Not you was being nice. First question is easy. Don't overthink it. Just breathe.
Yes.
First question is, what made you start a YouTube channel?
The reason I started my YouTube channel eons ago, I think it was about 4 years, was because I seen someone else creating videos and I thought, well, you know, I think I'm entertaining and I wanted to express myself. So I feel like seeing other people at the time and doing videos, and at the time I was I'm plus size, so I'm like I want to be another plus size content creator that looks like me, because at the time it was like more fair skin. So I wanted someone that looked like me with my body shape. So if anyone ever go back and look at my older videos, I was doing like a lot of try on hauls, because I was just trying on stuff for people so they can see, like, you know, what it looks like on a person that was shaped and look like myself.
I know that's right.
All right. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that with us.
Okay, quick. Next question. What do you enjoy doing more on your channel? Vlogs, makeup, or lifestyles?
I enjoy makeup the most, only because it's something that is like it's like being an artist. So I don't feel like I'm professional. Like I'm not a professional artist, but it's a form of creativity, and I feel like that's something where I don't have to like put much energy into it, because it's like you go with the flow. It's something that, you know, I feel like it's constantly, for me, I'm growing in. And so to see how I do makeup, you know, back 3 years ago when we were on live versus now, I could see, like, you know, the elevation, and like how certain stuff I may not do certain things and I do a little bit differently now. I just like makeup because it's a form of expression. So that's like my favorite thing to do in general, would be like the makeup part.
Do you feel like you're more comfortable now from 3 years ago with it?
With makeup? Yes. I feel like I'm more comfortable.
Okay.
All right, for comfortability, yes. The next question is, how long have you been doing your makeup?
I guess when I started YouTube, I guess it's a tricky question. I mean, I guess as long as I've been on YouTube, 4 years ago.
Okay.
Consistently. Okay. And it's a constant, you know. Sometimes makeup on me looks good, and then sometimes I'm like, girl, what did you do? My brother-in-law calls me Angry Birds all the time, because sometimes I make my brows super thick, sometimes they like thin. So I mean, it's been 4 years officially, like me doing makeup, to where like I wear makeup enough to where people can tell, like, they like, oh no, you don't got your makeup done. I'm like, okay, now y'all expect me to come beat every day to work, and I don't feel like it.
Tell us about your experience when you uploaded your first video 4 years ago.
My first video was a video I did in my mother's kitchen back in St. Louis. Horrible lighting. The pixel was completely shot. It was a wig review of a wig that I seen on one of my favorite YouTubers at the time, which I cannot remember her name, but I knew she was my favorite YouTuber at that moment. And the feeling that you get is like anxiety, because the first thought is like, what if no one don't watch, you know, what I put out there? And then what if it's not good enough? So once it was uploaded, I was excited. I took it down, then I officially put another video up, and then one of my coworkers found out about it, because I was telling her, like, yeah, girl, I got a YouTube channel. She's like, well, send it to me. She was sharing it, and to get like the first 100 views was like, you would have thought I hit 1 million. I was just happy that 100 people that I did not know watched a video of mine. I still get 100 views now. I get excited every time, because I'm like, no one don't have to watch a video. No one don't have to sit there and listen, even if it's like, you know, a couple of minutes. It's just nice to see that someone appreciates something, or either at least looked at it to see if they would appreciate it, something that you know, created for others, you know, on the world, on the webs.
Yeah, and
I know that's right.
You also did a reaction to it. So, like, what was your purpose for doing the reaction to it?
I feel like the purpose was, I felt like I didn't know I was on YouTube that long. In my head, I'm like, I've been doing YouTube for like 2 years in my mind, because I'm like, okay, I haven't been on here this long, so I had to go and find that video just to see like my first video that I ever put on YouTube. The purpose was, I was like, what's a good video to start the new year off? You know, me trying to be more consistent in 2022. I'm like, let's react to some old videos, or videos that I feel like are huge milestones on my channel. And I think a lot of times people, like, the accomplishments that you have for YouTube, it differs for each person, because it depends on what's the purpose of their channel. And I feel like when I first started my channel, it was literally an outlet for me. and to be a representation for other folks. So as time progressed, my outlook on YouTube changed. And when I was looking at the videos, I was noticing like, hey, maybe how I was talking, how I was presenting myself, how I pronounced certain things, or how I like the eye contact I was giving on the camera. So like when I was watching it, it was like nostalgic for me because it's like, okay, dang, like look at this little baby. And even though, it's just nice. It's like seeing a child, you know what I mean? Even though they're growing, it may not, like I would have never thought that I would have still been doing videos, even if it's like sparse. Like I would have thought, okay, I would have did it and stopped doing it because I'm notorious for like starting something and not completing it. And so I feel like every time someone tells me I can't do something, it makes me want to do it more. And so at a particular point, I feel like, okay, maybe YouTube isn't for me. And then I continue to do it. So to me, I'm just happy just to still be here and still create stuff. And if people care about me enough to sometimes like, Dawn, what's going on? Like, where you at? Even if it's just a couple, it's like, okay, you have your little mark, on this earth. And I'm just grateful that, I could be able to go back and look at videos I created. Because like a lot of people wouldn't even think to even do that. Just for like nostalgic purposes. That's why I did it. Oh, long story short, that's what I did.
Oh, it is fine.
Okay.
Fine.
That was long.
Okay. Next question. It says what are your favorite brands to use when it comes to makeup?
My favorite brands to use when it comes to makeup, I like expensive brands, inexpensive brands. One of my favorite brands that I have here is Morphe. Morphe is an inexpensive, it really started online, but now they have stores like in Dallas, I believe like major cities across like the world. But I like Morphe. This is a spray. It's like a setting spray for your face. I use it like almost every day whenever I do wear makeup. Morphe has like cute, they have like body glitter. I like to be really like, I like my shoulders out. So I like people to be like, when the sun hit my skin, I want everyone to like look at me. So I like Morphe. I also like it's a brand, a lot of my videos I do have makeup on always do good is One Size. One Size is he's actually a YouTuber here and he's been on YouTube for like 9 years. His name is Patrick Starr. He has a brand that's one of my favorite brands, Morphe, One Size, and I have one more. And I would think ColourPop. ColourPop is like another inexpensive brand. The stuff I like from them was mostly like lip gloss, eyeshadows, just because they're inexpensive. I like high-end stuff, but it's more like concealer, which is from my favorite one, which is like $40, which is a little bitty thing, is Makeup Forever. And this is concealer. Normally, I just put it under my eye. But those are like my favorite brands at this particular time.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. What are some advice you can give to new content creators that want to start out in the field that you're in right now?
I think the advice that I can give and that I think I should start taking myself is to always be true and genuine to yourself, to continue to create even when the times you feel like no one is watching. I feel like as long as you're consistent, then you should reap the benefits. And that can even show for y'all. I feel like y'all have been grinding this whole time, and now it's like y'all reaping the rewards, multiple channels. And so that's all I can aspire to do is continue to have longevity. And in order to have that, you have to be consistent. So I feel like if you want to start a channel, be consistent, always create goals for yourself. So that way it gives you a source of drive. So when you lose sight of like what you're trying to reach, that's when you see that the slow, you see the steam down. At first it's like a moving train, but now I can take it for myself. I stopped creating goals for myself and I started like not completing them. I then wasn't completing them, I wasn't producing nothing. So if you have goals, you set yourself to start completing and then mastering some of those skills. I think that's the only advice that I could give and that I would take for myself every day. I'm trying to create more goals for myself and hit those.
I know that's right. You have the next one?
Yeah.
Okay, so you do a lot of different things on your channel. So the question is, how did you know when you first started what you wanted to put on your channel?
That goes back to like why I wanted to start YouTube. Originally starting off, I feel like you try to find, there was a void that I feel like I could bring or something I didn't see out there. And at that time it was like clothing haul. I wanted to see more of like the lifestyle of someone who was plus size and felt confident, because that was something I was trying to build in myself. As time progressed, you can see the things that I show have changed. I felt like I wanted I'm a naturally talkative person, and I naturally share too much. So for the most part, when I started vlogging, I used to love vlogging. Vlogging to me was a way to like show people into my life, to the point to where I kind of annoyed my family. Where like, Dawn, put down the camera. So once I started to annoy them, like the vlogs kind of stopped. But I feel like each year is something different that I want to produce. And I know from watching like a lot of the other content creators that come up here and like tell them their experience, that they say to find a niche. And I feel like I haven't found my niche per se. I just know I like everything. I'm like everything. I feel like there's my I am everything. I want to do everything. It's probably not the smartest thing to do, but that's what makes me happy. So that's what I'm going to show to the world. You know, it depends on what my mood feel like at that particular time. So what I want to show, and that's what you're going to get.
I know that's right.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing that with us.
Okay. You did a video on the Dark and Lovely 376 Hot Rhythm. What did you like about that coloring and that hair? How when your hair the color, and how did with your hair turning that color?
That so when I that was at a time where I had a lot of hair, and I was yearning for a color to like I wanted a new, it was something very prompt too. I was like, I'm gonna dye my hair, and no one believed me. So I wanted to find a color that I felt like I could wear to work. And when I dyed my hair, it originally, that video was it was two dyes. One was Cream of Nature and one was the Hot Rhythm Dark and Lovely. I originally started off with the Cream of Nature. That didn't like my hair, so I was upset and I went back to the Dark and Lovely. Dark and Lovely came in. Like Dark and Lovely products to me have the best hair dyes for people African American descent, because I thought I looked fire. You couldn't tell me nothing. I think I might even put that hair color in my hair now. It's one of those colors where it looks beautiful in like sunlight, and to me, I feel like it complements like almost every tone. So I feel like when I put that Dark and Lovely on, like you see me in the video, I was all excited. I felt like I was the baddest little thing out there, and I still feel like that every day. But that Dark and Lovely has never missed for me, and I like their color for people.
Okay. Do you want me to read this and then she can go into that and then come back to this? Okay. So the next question is, what is your favorite color of eyeshadow?
My favorite color of eyeshadow, which you can see on my eye, I feel like neutrals. So neutrals, when I say neutral, is more like this color for me. I feel like these color, like my tones, that's my favorite. Sparkles, shimmers, that's what I like. Like I like neutral colors. I like golds. I want to look like a African princess, a Nubian queen, per Juvia's Place. So like that's my favorite color on me. In the summertime, I do sometimes like it bright. I don't do it a lot, but I think neutral tones look good on me, particularly only because I can wear with almost anything. And if I need to spice it up, I can always add on like the shimmers that I just showed y'all to kind of like look like a little goddess.
Okay.
I know that's right.
Do you have any products with you right now that you can show and what you use them for?
The only shadow that I bought now was the one I just showed you, which is the Juvia's Place. And that's a Black owned business that's online. She has a lot of, she's known, Juvia's Place is known for their colors, and but they have really good neutral tones and shimmers for their customers. I also have, this is the shadow I have on today, which is the Anastasia of Beverly Hills. And this is the Jackiana, what is it, Jackiana, her like collaborations. And obviously you can see what color, like when I mean I like neutrals, I really do, because it's like the pan of that particular color. So a lot of times, like if I was doing my makeup like today, I had put I can't find this color and this brown to like darken it up, and I put on a shimmer like this gold, because I feel like with palette, a lot of times when they make palettes for people, it's like a color story. So it's meant to like you should be able to use a palette to complete your makeup. And if you have colors in the palette and you don't know like where like if it's going to go, then I wouldn't suggest you get that particular palette, because it wouldn't be wise to get it if you don't really, if it doesn't make sense on like placing it on your face. So I get stuff to make it easy for me, and this is like the best little travel. It's like it's cute, it's small, you can easily put it in a purse, in a bag. I like easy travel makeup, so that's what I get for shadows. I like anything that's pigmented and looks good on my particular tone.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you for sharing. Yes. All right. At one point, you know, being on YouTube, did you ever felt discouraged or that you wanted to give up?
I would say I feel like when the whole thing changed with monetization on YouTube, that discouraged me, because I feel like my goals set, like that mind frame changed for me. Because before, if anyone don't know who haven't been on, like been watching YouTube, I've watched YouTube a long time. My sister was monetized. Shout out to Sweet Pea Precious Magnolia. She was monetized, and back then you got monetized off of the views. So if you had a lot of views, that's all you pretty much needed to get monetized. It didn't matter how many subscribers you had. It didn't matter how many watch hours that you had. And that wasn't my goal when I first started. But when I started to try to like, I need to hurry up and get monetized. I need to hurry up and get subscribers, because I used to like going live. Like when I first, like the second year I was doing YouTube consistently, I would go live all the time. And so when the how am I say this? When I started to get burnt out because I was going live so much, and it was like, okay, I don't see me getting to this goal. I just kind of like flaked. Like I kind of like stopped kind of doing it, and you can see it with the consistency on my channel. Like one video was up in November, and then it was like a whole like couple of months. The next video was like the March of the next year. So I feel like sometimes I can understand how some people who do it full time can get burnt out, because it's like if they are expectations that they don't meet it, I can see them, you know, not feeling encouraged to keep doing it. But for me, that was it. It was like the whole goal of trying to get subscribers and trying to get monetized. That burned me out. Like I didn't have the bandwidth to like to deal with it. Like even me joining like other people and like their stuff, it was like a lot going on personally. Then trying to do that, it was just a lot. I think sometimes people don't realize that like people have lives behind YouTube sometimes, and me dealing with my personal life and that drama, then trying to figure out Facebook, YouTube, it became a lot. And I was like, I just need a break from YouTube, and
I'm gonna ask this one.
That's what I did.
So the main thing, do you see yourself becoming monetized?
That's this year. That's my goal. I want to become monetized. I want to be more consistent than I was last year, because last year I didn't put out videos for about 9 months, and for that reason we're gonna talk about later. But during that time, like I was like, with Dawn, do you think that you'll get monetized? I'm like, I don't know, maybe so. And I feel like the only reason I didn't become monetized, I let all of that time pass away and losing all the hours that I worked for. And then I feel like that is the goal. I want to become monetized. That's the goal for 2022 for me. If it don't, like at least by 2023. But 2022, that's the goal. Dawn is going to be monetized, and Dawn is going to be consistent. And I'm going to go with the mindset that I'm just going to just keep trying to grind and put it out there. And if it happens, it happens. But, you know, only speak positivity regarding my channel. So I'm not going to say if it's not going to happen, because if I say this and I put an atmosphere. So as of now, Dawn is claiming 2022, no later than the end of 2022, that Dawn will be officially monetized after 4 years of being on YouTube.
Thank you
for sharing.
Okay. You have on one of your videos on your channel, you met some famous people. So the question is, How was your experience meeting B2K?
Oh, so I met Jay Boog from B2K because I went to what was the name of that group? Is it Immature?
Yeah.
Is it Immature? So it was an Immature concert here. Monet can attest to it. It was an Immature concert here in Dallas. And we were, okay, this is a whole story. I don't know if I have time, but it's a funny story. So we thick. We as thick as an AF, SF. And so we purchased the tickets on Groupon. And when you purchase tickets on Groupon, you really can't choose where you sit and you like choose the sections. So when we got there, we noticed that in a particular section where it's closer to the stage, nobody was sitting there. So we casually, I'm like, girl, we can't go down here. Like, we don't have no tickets. She was like, if they make us move, we'll go back to our seats. So I said, okay, I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna go. So we find something I would do. And I didn't want to do it. So we find these seats. We sit there, like we kind of like sit in the middle, and we look around, like, okay, when nobody coming, if somebody come, we'll move. So we sitting there. It's right next to the booth for like the soundstage booth. So we sitting there, we vibing. I go live on Instagram, and then we hear like a commotion. Like girls kind of like squaring up. I'm like, what's going on? She's next to me, and she was like, I think there's that boy from that boy group. I'm like, what boy group? I look over. I'm like, it's Jay Book. I'm like, oh my god, he is so cute. Everybody was going over there taking pictures. Of course, me being a gentle woman, I'm like, girl, we shouldn't go over there. Like, we should just sit here. We don't want to be those black folks that can't act a fool up here in the concert. We already in seats that we're not supposed to be in, and then go up there. And so she's like, do you want a picture? I like B2K. If anyone, my first Gmail was like Dawn loves, B2K back in the day. I don't even know if it was Gmail. It was like something rocking me. I don't know. But I used to be in love with Little Fizz. So I'm like, this is the next best thing, J Book. So we go over there. She takes a picture with him. I'm nervous. I'm like, girl, I'm gonna take your picture. She's like, okay. So I take her picture. She's like, do you want a picture? I'm like, sure. So I get next to him, y'all. He smelled so good. He smelled
God.
He smelled so good. I can tell he took a shower and he really put the cologne. Like he probably like lotion in cologne and then put cologne on again. And he smiled. He's like, thanks, baby girl. I'm like, baby girl? Me? When a man say baby girl, you get fluttered. So I'm always hold that picture dear to my heart. When I posted it on my Instagram, people said I was doing too much because they said that man got a whole woman. I said, I don't care. He's my man now. And even, I don't want him, but I was just excited. You get excited when you meet people famous. So I'm like, even if he like big, but to me that was a part of like my growing up. B2K, Bow Wow, like that was, back in the, I don't know your ages, but I'm tender 30. So that was like more, I didn't get to go on Scream Tour. So it was like my own little Scream moment to meet J Wood. And I felt like it's almost like meeting the whole group. You meet one, you meet them all.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing.
Okay. So this part of the interview, you can take your time, breathe if you need to, and so forth. For this part. Okay. You took a year off of YouTube. Can you tell us why? And also, you started a new channel while you took that year off. And the channel is also As Told by Dawn. So what happened while you took a year off from The Life of Dawn and started a new one with new content?
So in 2019, I feel like that's when it dwindled down. The reason that I took a year off is because I had decided to have weight loss surgery at the beginning of like, I knew before then, so I was kind of like prepping the channel. I'm like, I'm gonna make videos and I'm gonna put them out. Towards the 2019, it just stopped. Like when it happened, I'm like, I need to express myself. So for me having the weight loss surgery, I had decided that I just wasn't comfortable putting my journey necessarily on as the life of Dawn. So I had a second channel already set for me and my brother-in-law. We was gonna do like movie reviews, but we never did it. So I said, this is gonna be my channel for me to do like a video diary. So in my mind, I'm like, no one's gonna watch. I just want to document my journey and like the mental thought process before I got the surgery and afterwards. So I technically took a break from YouTube, but I took a break to do another YouTube. So I started a whole nother channel, As Told by Dawn, and it basically shows the reason why I got the surgery, like in detail, like you want to know like what was the thought process, like what particular thing happened, like that's on there. And then it shows like the doctor visits, me paying for the surgery. It was one of them things where my particular insurance wouldn't cover. And so I had to actually, you know, pay for it in cash. So that's like a big thing. It's not cheap. Well, at least it wasn't cheap for me here in Texas. It took my savings, like a nice big chunk of it. It was a thought out process. It was something that I had other family members had also had, so it wasn't something like completely new. But I think it was one of the best things that I could do for me, particularly because at that moment I felt like, okay, I'm just doing this to be have a more healthy, sustainable life. Which prior to that, I feel like I was being stifled just by like my weight and some of the health issues that I was having. That I wasn't like I was like passing off like, oh, that's not an issue or that's okay. And of course, when you like when you plus like I'm still plus size. Like even though I lost weight since then, I consider I'm still plus size. But sometimes you make excuses and not even knowing like, dang, I've been obese for my whole well, I even obese, morbidly obese for my whole adult life. And so just to see some of the stuff that I couldn't do before that now I can do easily, or some things that I do I feel more confident in, and not to even know like people was telling like, oh Don, you can tell like you changed, not in my personality, because if anybody knows me, my personality is something that they call extra, and you can't beat out extra from a person. You can only make person extra extra. So now if I wasn't extra before, I'm extra extra now. And I don't think it's necessary. It's just more confidence that I have because now I can do different things, or it's just as simple as being like going somewhere and having to worry about can I fit in a particular chair, or having to boost yourself up like, okay, I gotta walk up these steps, and you start making like, oh, I'm fat girl, I can't, you gotta go in front of me, or I'm too big to do that, and so you make excuses like, okay, I mean, I just had to. Prior to that, I did stuff like I was on like a plan, and then something happened to make me like, okay, you know what? A family member had told me about it. I thought it was, I'm like, hey, that's a cop out. You can't get surgery and think that's gonna fix everything. So for me, it was like a tool that I'm constantly continue to use. At this particular time, it's been a year and 2 months since I had the surgery. I had it in 2020. I guess the beginning of 2020, so right at the pandemic, or 2021. What year is this?
2022.
Oh Lord. Okay, so I had it 2021.
Okay.
Not what year is it?
So before the surgery and around the time that we all knew each other, did you ever felt around that time that you didn't love who Dawn was?
I wouldn't say that I didn't feel like I didn't love myself. I felt like I was creating excuses of why I couldn't do certain things, or why I didn't feel like I was worthy of love. I don't think at all that the surgery was something that helped me love myself before, because when you have the surgery, they make you talk to a psychiatrist. A lot of times, like the poor habits or the things that we do comes from stuff that has nothing to even do with us, like necessarily eating, but it's like trauma, or it could be like just certain patterns that we have. I feel like I loved myself, but I feel like there's no one, at least I don't know, no one that is completely just like they're not flawed. So I mean, of course you have that self-doubt sometimes, but I feel like every day, even now, like I only want to speak life into me, or want people that's around me that's gonna speak life to me. So like shout out to Monet, Lizzie, my sister Max, Trinity, because those are like the foundation that I always have. So I feel like even when I used to come on other people's channels, I would see girls, and it doesn't even matter like what size or like what like how they look. You can sometimes tell when someone is like there's no love there, like you know what I mean. And so that was like one of my biggest things. If I come on someone live, or I come into a video, I want to pour love into them, even if like I don't necessarily know if someone's actually rooting for them. To have people around you that love you Like sometimes you're not gonna be able to love yourself, and to have like that significant other or like the people around you, like family members or friends. Like I get my love off of other people. I'm one of those people where I'm like I think I'm an empath, but I feel like people around me sometimes it can be overwhelming. That was hard to kind of like feel like other people when they don't love themselves, but I feel like I'm constantly learning to love Dawn. It's changing every day, like how I view myself or how I deem what is like is Dawn worthy. So my goal always and forever would be like to make sure I'm always speaking positivity and my self worth, and I know that I'm worthy of love and that I'm worthy to give love to others.
Okay.
I know that's right.
Yes. We have a question from the audience from Uniquely Lavish. How has your life changed after the surgery?
I feel like the biggest thing that changed is the clothing options that I'm able to wear and how comfortable I feel in certain clothes that I didn't necessarily feel comfortable in before. Of course, like I still want to lose more weight, but that's like the biggest me being able to fit in my own car. First off, I love my car. I call my car Betsy. Betsy is a not Ford. She's a Ford Fiesta, so she's a small, compact car. And people will always say, "Dawn, you were big," and they would say like I'm tall because I'm in my head I'm 5'10", but I'm 5'8". They're like, "Dawn, you need a bigger car." And so I'm like, now when I get in my car, it doesn't take all of like I'm just gotta sit there. I'm like, oh, this just put the seat belt over you and you not have to like kind of like worry like, oh, I gotta keep trying to close the seat belt, or I hope this don't like strain me to where I feel uncomfortable. I mean, the biggest change is to be able to move around in life just every day without having to feel like, okay, this could be the end. Because if I walk up another step, I'm gonna pass clean out. And so that to me, like the quality of life, that's the biggest change for me. Like the little things that I didn't notice before that I had problems doing that I can now do with a little bit more ease.
Okay.
I know that's right.
Okay.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for sharing. What are some of the side effects to look out for after having the VSG surgery?
Well, I know they tell you a lot of times to when you have the surgery, because the way I don't know how like the technical terms, I can't eat the things that I used to love. Like I used to love seafood boils. The butter upsets my stomach, and like the biggest restrictions or side effects of the surgery is like the the eating part, like you eating, like that's going to change. So I feel like the way that you look at food is going to have to change. And so some of the stuff that we like as like culturally, you just may not be able to eat like how you normally would have, eaten it before. To me, that was the biggest side effect. I know a lot of people who've had issues where they're not able to, they have like stomach pains, and that could just be like maybe a dietary issue or maybe an issue because sometimes people think, okay, you having issues because of the surgery. Sometimes you know how like when you change something, something else come up because of that particular change. So they lose weight and they find they may have like a deficiency, and because now they can't eat food like how they used to, now it kind of like uprises. So like they make you do vitamins, make sure you're taking like calcium because you can only eat so much at a time. A lot of times people you can like malnutrition yourself even if you like even as a plus size person when you first get it because your body can't take in the water, your body can't take in so much food. So a lot of times they make sure that you want to focus on the protein, calories, and water because at this particular point, your body is readjusting to like half of your stomach being cut off. So like technically my stomach is about as big as I didn't bring my banana. About as big as like half of this. So I can't, drink as much water. Recently I was sick and I had like a stomach bug and I was trying to tell people like they're like, oh, just drink some soda, drink like just drink plenty of water. Because I'm already limited on how much I can drink, it affects me differently than someone who may have their full stomach. So I have to be very mindful to keep drinking because if I don't, I would easily pass out because I haven't drunk enough water or I can't eat the same things that I would have probably, took before, and certain medicines make me sick. It's a whole lifestyle change. So I feel like whenever you're getting advice for the surgery, the doctor asks, like, when they ask you those particular questions, to be honest with them, because you don't want to go in there and say, I don't have problems with like gas, like acid reflux, because that can become an issue later on. So that way they can advise you properly. So sometimes people just want to get the surgery and just want it to happen fast, and don't tell them that they have these prior issues. So the more upfront you are with your doctor, the better they can advise you, the better they can medicate you afterwards. For me, I didn't have any crazy symptoms to where it was like I needed to be hospitalized. Only symptom that I had was being dramatic, and that's something you can't cure. I'm just dramatic in general, so I
So
was
you
just
was dramatic going in and dramatic coming out?
dramatic coming out. Like, it's a whole story time on my other channel where I thought I was going to die. I told my sister she was a fool for letting me get the surgery. I would have never got it. She told I was gonna feel like this. I was just being, I made my family sleep in a room with me because I thought I was going to be dehydrated because I couldn't drink water. And they told me, Dawn, you have been pumped with fluids for the last 48 hours. There's no way you're gonna pass out of dehydration. I was just dramatic, like, for no reason.
Oh wow. We got a question from Over Plus Size. Says, do you have any non-scale victories? I think that word is
I don't know.
Victories.
Victories.
Yes.
Now, that's my other sister Lizzie.
Hi,
And
Lizzie.
non-scale victories are basically victories that you can't count with the scale. So that's like a term that they use in the weight loss community in general, whether you have the surgery, if you're trying to like lose weight. So, like, what's a scale victory? If I lose, 20 pounds, a non-scale victory for me would look like being able to tie my shoe without being out of breath, or without, having issues putting my leg up on my knee. Like, one of the non-scale victories I first noticed with, like, because sometimes you don't lose, like, they just think you just lose weight, like it just drops. For me, it didn't just drop. Like, sometimes it would be like a whole month where I didn't lose anything. And so one of the things is like, well, Dawn, try to find a non-scale victory. And I was like, well, I did notice something. One of the things that I noticed is that I could like play with my nephews without getting out of breath, or without feeling like, okay, I want to go inside. So for me, being able to be active was a non-scale victory, because before I would be deterred to want to like be around or do stuff with them, even though I don't necessarily want to play with them all the time, because that's not my thing, to be hot and sweaty. But to be able to do things that I couldn't necessarily do before with ease, like I said, putting up, like getting in my car and being able to buckle the seat without feeling like it was like a whole like marathon to try to figure out how to get it closed. Because I mean, you know how it is when you're trying to pull it over and get it over your belly and body. It's like, oh God, like this is just too much. To me, that was a non-scale victory. To being able to shop on um, certain stores, or going to a store that wasn't plus size, like gear, like Torrid. I could go into like a what's a regular store? I don't know. Like, just going to Ross and feel like I can find something that necessarily didn't have to be a 4X to feel comfortable in it. So
Absolutely.
like, to have that privilege to be able to go into a store and okay, at least I can find something. And before, that wasn't like, I couldn't do it. Like, if I had to go to a certain store like Torrid or Lane Bryant to feel like I was comfortable, and those clothes aren't always cute. They have cute stuff, but sometimes it's like, well, this is cute for someone, but it's not necessarily my style, and I don't want to be emo my whole life, or I don't want to be a grandma.
Yeah, absolutely. Was that also one of the reasons why you decided to cut your hair?
So cutting my hair was it's about the surgery.
Yes.
The surgery.
Yeah.
So when I cut my hair a year before I decided to have the surgery. That was when I was kind of thinking about it. I cut my hair because Dawn was ready for like a whole new change. I didn't want to be attached to my hair no more. I felt like sometimes if my hair wasn't done a certain way, people would feel a certain way about it. I just wanted to get rid, like at that particular time, I just wanted to be like a weight to be lifted off my shoulders. I wanted to feel beautiful with not having to be attached to me having like hair or me having a lot of hair, because it was a lot of hair. Like people think I'm not bald. It may have been, kinky, but it was a lot to manage, and I was just over it. I wanted, at first, originally, shout out to my sister and my brother, Renee and Keith. Originally, I'm like, I'm gonna just cut it a little bit because I just wanted to be short. And then I'm like, you know what? They kept saying, well, you should try going short. If you're gonna cut your hair, you should cut your hair. So originally, when I first cut it, it was more like a little fro, and then gradually it just went short. My hair has been short for like, I would say 6 months. I cut all like the hair to where like maybe an inch, probably 2 years ago, and I have no desire to like grow my hair back out. If I wanted hair, I'll get a wig. But honestly, people don't like me with wigs, and where I'm like, well, I'm gonna still wear what I want to wear. I don't want to feel like I have to like abide by people how they want to see me. I like my hair with short hair. It's easy to manage. I could change my hair at any moment. If it don't look good, I can easily slap a wig on it. The only thing I cannot do is get braids, and I wasn't a fan of braids before. But at this particular time, I think for for someone to feel confident with no hair, it's a testament, because a lot of times, especially in the Black community, like hair is a big thing, and you should normalize having a little hair being something that's beautiful, and you don't necessarily have to have a lot of hair to be a gorgeous person or to find beauty in yourself, or don't have to be a certain texture. Because prior to me cutting my hair, a lot of my YouTube videos was about my hair. Y'all mentioned like the hair dye. I would do like slick, like doing my hair back. I would do like I would try different dyes. Some of them were like unlisted, but my hair was like a lot of my story. And even though I don't have a lot of hair now, it's still a part of it. It's just not a lot of it. So, I mean, I feel like I'm still a hair YouTuber. It's just different hair that I'm presenting. It's not gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a little.
Yes, I know that's right.
Alexa says, I have a question. What color are you dyeing your hair next?
So the next color that I want to dye my hair, honestly, I feel like a light brown. I mean, I like my hair blonde. Because my hair is short, I have like I could dye my hair at any moment and then dye it right back. And to me, it's not a big issue. I think the next color I want to dye it is like a honey blonde. So it's like a light, a really
that would look
like
beautiful.
I think that will look nice. I've dyed my hair so far. I don't know if you want to ask. I've dyed it purple, pink. It's been red. It's been like a dark brown. I honestly want to dye it green, but I feel like it's gonna be too much right now. Like I kind of don't want to wear a wig at work at times, and I don't know, my boss wouldn't appreciate it being green. I don't think they appreciated it when it was pink, but they didn't know it was pink. But yeah, I think the next color
the honey blonde would look amazing.
Was it bright pink or dark pink?
So it was a I wish I had the color in here. It's one of those things where you can like it's like a conditioner color. So it started off really bright pink, and as you wash your hair, it gets light. So when I was wearing it at work, like you could barely tell, but it was like a hue of pink in my hair. But it was like it started off as like pink, but I really wanted to be like a rose gold. So that was the idea of me putting the conditioner in my hair. And when it came out pink, I'm like, ugh, it is so pink. Like I look pink, but then like, oh, it's cute. And so as you wash it out, it kind of fades and becomes like a little rosy type of pink. But it was a bright pink. I looked like I was a part of the Powder Puff Girls.
Oh, okay.
Not Powder Puff Girls.
Yes. All right. Do you see yourself one day becoming a professional makeup artist?
No. I see myself one day becoming a professional YouTuber doing makeup, and nobody judging me for how I do it. Cause have you ever like the stress of doing someone makeup? I don't feel confident doing other people makeup, even though people ask me. It's like I don't want to mess them up, so I don't want to become a makeup artist, but I know I want to create art for other people to see.
Yes. Absolutely. So in that mindset, you take YouTube as a job and not a hobby.
Yeah, so I feel like YouTube for me is like a whole nother job, and I mean, it's a lot. So I feel like, I mean, for anyone who do YouTube, like if it's okay for it to be a hobby. I feel like originally it was a hobby for me. To me now, I feel like if I continue the mindset of treating it as a hobby, then I won't be consistent with it. Of course, it's something I don't never want it to become like like something I hate. So the moment where it becomes like I don't want to do this, then I mean I'm not going to do it. But at this particular time, I think it's like a second job that I actually enjoy doing. Now don't get me wrong, I like my job, but it's something that I get to control. It's like being your own, like being an entrepreneur. I see it as an entrepreneurship type of job.
Mm-hmm. We have a question from the audience from Over Plus Size. Do you want to become a professional influencer?
Yes, I do. I want to become a professional influencer across all social media platforms, whether that's YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. That's the goal. I mean, I feel like you've been on here this long. I mean, I want to be professional in all aspects of my life, whether it's, it's on YouTube. That's the goal, is become a professional content creator.
Yes,
all right, absolutely. For content creator.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So you don't think you're a professional now?
I feel like now, until I'm monetized, I can't say well, you know what? I take that back. Even though I have not been monetized here, I have made money on YouTube. Don't get that wrong. I have had sponsorships. So technically I am a professional content creator. I get a monthly check. I mean, it's not $1,000, but I mean, it comes in handy. It pays for this $4 gas. It can pay for some makeup. It can even pay for a hair dye. So I mean, you know what? You're right, Leo. I am a professional content creator, and I think the goal is one day maybe it can be a full-time type situation. At this time, it's not. But yes, oversized plus I am a professional because I get a check.
All right. Welcome in Living Your Best Life. All right, guys. So at this time, we are going to showcase Delightful Dawn's channels.
Okay. Is we showing the channels?
Or not? All right. Okay. So we have here, this is her channel, guys. Delightful Dawn. She's well over 1K. Guys, if we can get some folks that's in the chat to run her playlist so that we can get her monetized. As you guys can see, Delightful Dawn, she's going to give you all natural and beauty, whether it's this makeup here or just a blog or just, something in plus size or fashion. She's going to give it to you very real and authentic. All right, guys?
All right now.
As you guys can see here, she did the reaction to her first video 4 years ago. She also did a Amazon Afro kinky curly wig right here, guys. It was a review. So go on and check it out. That was 2 weeks ago. Make sure you go check that out as well. All right. So she also have playlists where you can go back and watch some of her playlists, guys, with natural hair. Also at home quarantine playlist. So I'm going to drop this in the chat if anyone would like to go over and just run the playlist so that she can get well over past her hours, guys, so that she can become monetized. All right. So this is Delightful Dawn, guys. All right. Make sure you guys go on over and check her out. You can also reach her on Instagram. She has her information here.
All right.
Also, you can reach her on Twitter. Her information is there.
Okay, she be
all
tweeting.
Right. About her channel, she's going to give you clothing hauls, makeup, family, and more.
I know that's
all right. Natural since November of 2011. So, guys, she's been growing her hair natural since November of 2011. She also has a business email where you guys can reach her at Delightful Dawn. All right. So go on over and check her out. Okay. All right, so let us showcase her other channel where you guys can get more information. And if you are interested in the VSG surgery, where you can find out more information about VSG and her journey as part of her VSG surgery. As you guys can see, she's at 701. There's about 19 folks in here. If you're not subscribed, go on over and subscribe to this channel. All right, so this is where she's going to give you information on her VSG surgery. As you guys can see right here, 3 months VSG post-op doctor's appointment. All right, so she's telling the journey about her 3 months into the surgery, 4 months into the surgery, and 5 months into the surgery. As you guys can see the difference and the weight loss within the surgery, guys. So go on and check it out. Oh my. Oh, wow. Yes, you guys can see the difference right here of how the part of her stomach that they cut out, guys. So make sure you check that out as well so that you can get the journey. And also right here, her liquid diet, guys. Check that out as well.
Cool.
So make sure you go over and you check out her channel, guys. Okay. So also drop this in the chat. Let's get her some more subscribers to this channel as well. All right, guys. So that is As Told by Dawn. All right, guys. As Told by Dawn. And you can also find her other channel. Once you go to this channel, it's right there. It says featured channel, Delightful Dawn. So you have both of them. All right, guys. As Told by Dawn. So if you're not subscribed,
okay,
go on over and make sure that you are subscribed to.
Are you grabbing these channels?
Or no?
All right now.
To both channels, guys. Okay. So, Dawn, do you think that you gonna try to get both channels monetized?
The second channel, I think I have the hours on there.
Oh, you do?
I mean, that channel has more. I think I'm like at almost like 3,000 ish, like a little bit over 3,000. So that channel, people constantly they watch. I mean, I feel like that's the goal, is to get both channels monetized, so that way,
so you just need the people.
So I need the people for the As Told by channel.
Oh wow! Well, we gotta.
Maybe you should push that channel first.
Yeah. We gotta get you. We gotta get you there. All right, guys. So if y'all are not connected to As Told by Dawn and Delightful Dawn, make sure that you guys go on over and check her out and subscribe to her channel. All right, Dawn, what would you like folks to take from this interview this evening?
I feel like what I like you to take from this particular interview is, basically to be unapologetically you in all the aspects of your particular life. Whether, you don't have to necessarily be a content creator to live a flourished life. I feel like for me, I would like for you to feel like, you know a little bit more about me. You feel like I am someone that you would like to follow. That's something I like you to take from it. And honestly, I feel like majority to take from this interview is like how amazing Watson and Leo is for creating a platform for people to come up here and to express themselves, or to, like, you get another side of, YouTubers out here. And I think, that's the biggest take for me. I feel like y'all are the stars, and y'all are just, sharing little old me out here. I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful to whenever I'm invited to anyone's other platform, they feel like I'm, worthy enough to like have some type of substance to give. And like y'all just making me feel all type of warm inside. So takeaways, you are worthy of great things, and don't never let yourself stop from aspiring and from completing goals. And hopefully this will give you inspiration to create some goals for yourself this year and to start knocking them out.
Thank you.
I know that's right. Knock them out, baby.
Yes. I think we have a question. We have a question from the audience. What are some of your favorite plus size brands?
The one currently, I've been shouting out Shein for the longest. My favorite brand, true to my heart, is always gonna be Torrid, because I feel like I've never not went in there and not felt like there was something that was cute for me. Torrid is more, it's like the sister of Hot Topic. If anybody know what Hot Topic is, like an emo, but they're like the sisters of a Hot Topic. That's my favorite plus size brand at this particular moment. I also like Fashion to Figure. They have a lot of cute items. It's just these, some of like Fashion to Figure is only online. And for me, and even with Shein, like these places, like you have to order the clothes and get them. those are like my particular favorites at this point. I even still go to Tory because I'm thick in these streets, and they have a lot of cute little stuff that I feel like will look nice on me. So that's like my favorite clothing. My favorite undergarment plus size place would be Lane Bryant. Lane Bryant never miss. You know, you can be big in the hips, no booty, and they're gonna have something for your undergarments, for your chest area. I mean, you're gonna feel confident, feel like what you have on is going to sustain like your body. So I'm always gonna push Tory and Lane Bryant, even though sometimes it's like a hit or miss. But I feel like you're going to find something no matter like your shape or your size at those particular stores, which some places you can't. Honestly, a hidden gem is Target. I recently went into Target. Target goes up to 5X. And a lot of people, you don't think to go to Walmart and Target to get clothes, but honestly, some of their clothing is as good as the clothing that you're purchasing for like $50, $30 for stuff, and you get the same type of quality, and it's right at your local Walmart or Target. So I mean, go to Target, go to Walmart. Y'all can find some cute items. Don't be bougie. Like go in there, find they got some cute. They're partnered with like stylists that are plus size. So I know for a fact like people can find cute stuff at Target and Walmart. They just don't think you would like who goes to Walmart or Target for clothes. But I mean they got some good stuff there. Stop being bougie. Go shop.
I actually like Target. I do believe Target does have some nice stuff. Mm-hmm. Like their furniture section is to die for.
Now stop being bougie, honey. Yeah.
I did not know Target went up to 5X. That's good information.
Yes, I did not know so. Okay, yeah. Hey, Love Alive, welcome in.
Hey.
Yes. All right. Well, at this time, guys, I think this portion of our interview has come to a close.
Ooh.
We want to say thank you, Delightful Dawn, so much for this opportunity. It is personally
it's a pleasure to interview
a pleasure to interview you.
Thank you for always being there and being our friend. We absolutely love you.
Yes.
The Golden Girls moment.
Thank you for being a friend.
Hey,
travel around the world and back again.
Hey,
your heart is true.
Say what?
You're a pal and a confidant. And if you do a party,
I said party what?
Invited everyone you knew. You will see the biggest gift from me to you, and a card attached. You'll say thank you for being a friend. Yes, this has been amazing. If y'all are not connected to Dawn's two channels, which is As Told by Dawn and Delightful Dawn, let's get her monetized, guys. Okay. It's about time. She has been a major part in House of X and Yosha Boy Leo and It's Me Watson's journey here on YouTube.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Dawn, for coming to the show. We got you. We're going to get you monetized, girl.
And thank you to everybody that came in to watch the interview. We greatly appreciate you. And for those that are watching the replay, thank you for taking time to watch the replay as well.
Yes. So we're the House of X Entertainment.
And we stay entertaining.
I'm Juan Stan.
And I'm Leah.
And our lovely guest is none other than
Delightful Dawn.
See you guys tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.
See y'all.
Hey, turn me up a little. Yeah. Hey, let me get a little more of that. They know who, yeah, man. Yeah. I stay in.